Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here on this late Friday night. Back to you again with another video right here on Kill of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below, subscribe to all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. As always, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, share this video all over the internet. But tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload. That's all you gotta do. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, and get notified. That's all you gotta do. Simple. Well, you can see I got a nice little chain. See a nice little chain. I don't think you can see it with the glare. I got a new chain. So thanks to you know who. Gotta represent Jesus. Yes. Anyway, enough about that bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, June the 26th, 2020, or if you're watching from somewhere else, is now June the 27th, 2020. It is time for your late night Smackdown review for June the 26th, 2020 from the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. All right. Smackdown tonight was really basically a couple matches, and the rest was a tribute to The Undertaker. Now, I would have done away with the matches because the matches were horrible. Most of the matches were horrible. SmackDown was horrible. They should have done an entire thing of The Undertaker. Show his first match, show a couple of classic matches, and then show the Boneyard match, the last match he had. That's what it should have been. None of this freaking Bailey Sasha crap. No King Corbin and Jeff Hardy. No Fatal 4-Way women's number one contender match. We didn't need that. Could have saved that for next week. But no, they had to do this crap. And WWE is in fucking deep water. I mean, 30 people got tested for this fucking virus. Jamie Noble got tested positive today. A couple other people. We already know Renee Young, Adam Pearce got tested positive. Caleb Braxton got it twice. Just a lot of staff members and a lot of maybe some NXT guys got it. Well, the rookies, I don't think that any of the main stars or the main stars on the main roster got this fucking virus. But we don't know. They're keeping it shh. They're keeping it hush hush. It's stupid. Vince McMahon is a fucking idiot. What he should have done was have if he wanted freaking fans there, or NXT rookies, if you wanted people there, I mean, can you at least follow protocol? I mean, they were doing that. They were testing people every time they did the tapings. I guess they weren't doing a good job because all the 30 people got the fucking virus now. Because they were like, most of them weren't standing 6 feet apart. They didn't have masks on, although a few people had it on tonight. Oh, now you do it tonight. Well, you couldn't do. And then they were supposed to do tapings today. They had to cancel it till tomorrow. I'm surprised we even got a Smackdown tonight. Was what it was. I mean, wrestling needs to, especially in Florida. Florida's getting destroyed right now. And you know how New York felt a couple months ago when this virus was destroying everybody. You would have like 3,000 to 6,000 fucking cases. I mean, now it's gone down below. I mean, the total hospitalizations has gone down a lot. I mean, a lot. Same thing here in New Jersey and everything. Cases have gone down. The deaths are starting to go down. I mean, New York is getting back to normal. We're going to be in phase 3 the week after this week coming. and other states like Texas and Florida and California just getting destroyed with this supposed second wave or an outbreak, if you want to call it the first wave outbreak. They just, because they opened up early, which they shouldn't have done. Now they're getting hit hard, and they're paying the price for reopening early. It's fucking crazy. And I'm going to Florida in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from actually this video. 2 weeks from later tomorrow. Well, it's actually coming up. 2 weeks from today, actually. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna take precautions. I'm getting tested. Thing on my nose. Twice. I gotta get it. Twice. I'm getting it up my nose. When I'm going, when I'm coming back. Gotta get up the nose. And the boot, I got a root canal. I'm fucked. Up the nose, root canal. And then another up the nose. Crazy. Crazy shit. Crazy. It's fucking crazy. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, we got my good friend from Mexico, Javier Alejandro Ponce Claza. Didn't you fall asleep watching the boring Smackdown show today? I just, I got up like a couple hours ago, to be honest with you. I got up a couple hours ago and I was watching, I was like, I gotta watch Smackdown to see what happened. Because I know they were gonna do something with The Undertaker. Undertaker's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so I had to watch. And I wanted to rewatch the Boneyard match because I only saw bits and pieces of it. I mean, I watched the entire thing tonight. It's just an amazing match. And if you haven't seen it, you really need to see it. But yeah, the SmackDown was kind of, besides the Taker stuff, which I thought was great, the matches I don't even think to be needed. And like I said, they should have just done an entire episode of The Undertaker. Almost like the same thing they should have done with Triple H. Remember when they did that about a month or so ago, a couple months ago? The 25-year career of Triple H. And then they had Triple H come out at the end and had that thing with Shawn Michaels. And where they turned off the lights and they left them there. And then they showed classic Triple H matches in between. That was nice. That's what they should have done tonight. Like I said, you should have had. They showed bits and pieces of his first match, Survivor Series 1990, when he destroyed Coco Beware, Dusty Rhodes, American Dream, baby, and the Hart Foundation, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, may you rest in peace, and Bret the Hitman Hart. When it was on a team, I don't even know who was on this team. I think it was Ted DiBiase, Undertaker, and a couple other guys. I don't remember who else was on that team, but I know they won the match because the Undertaker just wiped the floor with all of them, and nobody else tagged in. Because Taker got rid of Coco Beware first. I think he got rid of Dusty Rhodes second, and then he got rid of Jim Neidhart and Bret Hart. Easy. And that was it. I think they were like, there was the whole team was a sole survivors. That team was lethal back then. I'm pretty sure it was Taker, Ted DiBiase, and 3 other people. I think 2 or 3 other people. I forget. Back in 1990, I don't remember things from 30 years ago. So I'm old. I'm 43. So I don't remember a lot of things back when I was 13. So it is what it is. The SmackDown, at least for me, was to fall asleep. The truth, yeah. The remarkable tribute of Jeff Hardy that he did to The Undertaker, and that neither Bayley nor Sasha appeared. Well, Bayley and Sasha were there to do commentary, and for the Fatal 4 women's match, that was it. Bayley and Sasha was just there to get to look pretty. That's it. But yeah, I mean, what Jeff Hardy did was pretty good. That near the end, he knelt and did this. That was nice. And then talking about the Undertaker, saying that he was his mentor. That was pretty nice. I'll get to that in a little bit. That's the. All right, now we're gonna get away from SmackDown for a little bit. Hey, you think Tessa Blanchard will sign with AEW? Well, I know she's not signing with WWE because I think they'll ruin her. And she's got a reputation. She's a tough girl. She's 24 years old, and she's done a lot of fucking things in her past. Being, she's a racist and she's this and that. Bullying the women, the women on the roster. I don't know if WWE and NXT want to even do that. So she'll go right to NXT. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think she would do good in NXT. I think she most likely will go to AEW. Because I don't think Ring of Honor would want her, even though they don't have much of a women's division in Ring of Honor. But her being there might help, but not. They'll just make her champion. She'll just run away with the division. She'll have matches with Sumi Sakai and Angelina Love and Jenny Rose and whoever else is there. Maria Manic and whoever else is in that division. But I really don't think she's going to Ring of Honor, and she's probably not going to Japan because there's nobody in Japan. I mean, she can go back to Shimmer. Maybe she can go back to Shine, or she can go to Stardom in Japan and just go completely berserk in Japan. But I think she will probably end up in AEW and probably be the leader of that division. Tessa Blanchard and Britt Baker could be a great match. Tessa Blanchard and Nyla Rose could be a good match. Tessa Blanchard and Rio, whenever Rio comes back, could be a good match. Tessa Blanchard and Chris Statlander could be a good match. Tessa Blanchard and Penelope Ford. But I think she'd be a pretty good addition to the roster. But like I said, her reputation, maybe some people on the roster probably will hate her. That's what I think. Yeah, it's a toss-up if she goes to AEW, but I pretty much think she will probably get signed to AEW. But that's up to Tony Khan and Cody Rhodes and the rest of the group. Really up to Tony Khan, but I don't know if Tony Khan wants to work with a racist. I mean, he already got rid of Hulk Hogan and Linda Hogan, so they're not going to be in AEW. So who knows if Tessa Blanchard's going to be there with the reputation she has, being a racist. Who knows? That's that. Wasn't today supposed to be the Intercontinental title fight between Styles and Riddle? I actually don't even know. I think that might be next week. I really don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I know Riddle beat Styles last week, and I assume he's going to get a title match. I don't know if it's going to be next week or it's going to be at Extreme Rules. So I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out next week. That's probably what's going to happen. That's what I think. But we will probably see Riddle and Styles fight, and I would think AJ will just be in transitional champion, give the belt to Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle will just go berserk with that belt. But who knows? I mean, maybe it's too soon to give Matt Riddle the Intercontinental title because he just got there. So who knows? But I think he will get the Intercontinental title at some point this year. Maybe I doubt the Universal title, but I think the Intercontinental title would be best for him. Or you put him in a tag team. Maybe win the tag team belts, but I don't think that's going to happen. But that's that. All right. So let's get back to what SmackDown was. And like I said, SmackDown was crap. SmackDown was crap except for the Undertaker stuff, and that's that. And pretty much all that's it. So we start the show with a big video package of the Undertaker showing his debut at the 1990 Survivor Series. and a couple of other things. Some yes, like Edge and Triple H talking about him, Christian, Kurt Angle, Batista. I think that was it. I think Stone Cold, Steve Austin. No, they were all talking about the Taker, and they were showing various things from Undertaker, like when he won his first world title, when he beat Psycho Sid for his first major title, and then they showed WrestleMania 20 when he beat Batista. I think he beat Batista for no, I think he beat. So I know he held it. I think to beat Batista one year. Sure. So I know he beat Psycho Sid, he beat Edge, and I think he beat Batista at WrestleMania. When his long freaking run. But so we get all that, and then we go to the Performance Center, and we see most of the faces of the main roster. They come out, they're like, "Thank you, Taker. Thank you, Taker." Now it's that. Then Corey Graves and Michael Cole, they talk about the Undertaker. We see we see his debut at the 1990 Survivor Series, and then they talk about the Boneyard match, which is his last match, and that's that. And then they go to commercial. We come back with the Boneyard match. I mean, I don't have to say it again. We viewed it. We already know what happened. They go back. They went back and forth. I mean, Taker came out as Biker Taker, which was fucking epic. Not that I mean, I don't mind Biker Taker. I like Ministry. If we would have came out as Ministry Taker, that would have been fucking epic. But I mean, Taker comes out to Metallica. I forgot what song. I think it was Memory Remains, or it was it was a Metallica song. He comes out on his bike. AJ comes in a hearse. He popped out of the coffin. I think the two Druids were Gallows and Anderson, so we see that. And also we heard from Roman Reigns about talking about the Undertaker. So they were WWE is kind of leading away from him and showing him in the signature that much. Well, I have anything to do with Roman, talking about him, and they have Roman on tonight. So I don't know. Maybe Roman's coming back. Not anytime soon, but I think he might be coming back. So like I said, they went toe to toe. AJ puts Taker in the and rises up from behind and starts beating the crap out of him. Gallows and Anderson come in, and then a whole bunch of Druids come out and surround him. And then Taker just beats some crap out of them, and Gallows and Anderson come in, they beat him up for a little bit. And then Taker and them, and he throws New Gallows off the top of the shed or whatever that thing was, and then he tombstones Machine Gun Carl Anderson on top of the shed. Then Taker looks like this and comes out of the thing, and then they fight on top of the shed, and then Taker choke slams AJ off the thing through the fence. And we see that. Then they go back down, and basically Taker's AJ is like, thank you, blah blah blah. It's time for you to get buried. So he punches him and he kicks him into the grave, and then he gets in a bulldozer, drops the dirt on AJ, and then that's it. He wins the match. Match he gave 4.5 out of 5 stars because also edited to, as he said on his documentary. If you haven't seen the documentary, I think you need to see it. I mean, go watch on the WWE Network. I don't know if it's I don't even know if it's on the free version, but I know it's on the regular version. Go watch that. So like I said, 4.5 out of 5 stars for the match. And then Taker puts on his bandana, gets on the bike, revs it up a little bit, then he leaves bike. He goes like this. We see the fire come out, then we see his symbol come out, and that was basically it for that. Yeah, I'm sweating up a storm here because it's hot in my house. So yeah, that was that. And then during the breaks, we see Edge and Stone Cold and Batista talking about the Undertaker, saying he went out like a champ, Triple H, stuff like that. So they cut in between that, which I was okay with. I mean, I really don't think they should have just had it commercial free the whole match, so we didn't have to get cuts because they cut bits and pieces out of it, which sucked. And that was that. Yeah, that's all I guess. That's all I really gotta say. This is probably gonna be a short little review, and then I'm probably going to bed after this because I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta work this whole weekend. Fuck, it sucks. What is money that you wish you had? That's all. All right, so then we come back to Smackdown, which was obviously taped sometime today or sometime yesterday or whatever it was. We see Baron Corbin in the ring. Old man Baron Corbin, King Corbin, Baron Snorbin Corbin. He's in the ring and calls the Undertaker an old bones, a shell of what he used to be. He had a 30-year career. Wow. And he's like, how many of those years did the Undertaker spend kissing the ass of a certain family? Vince. He talks about the Kiss My Ass Club, and the Undertaker was the founding member. Yeesh. I don't think Taker was kissing Vince's ass. I really don't. He's just dissing the Undertaker, saying that it's impossible to have a 30-year career unless you're coddled and protected by the owners. He says the Undertaker has been stealing money from the company for the last 20 years, and Corbin thinks he's a selfish son of a bitch, and he tells the Undertaker that he sucks. And then after that, Jeff Hardy comes out, kicks Corbin's ass, and kicks him out in the ring. And then we find out later that in the main event, we're going to see Jeff Hardy taking on King Corbin. That's that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. That was that. So we go to commercial. We come back. We get Sarah Schreiber talking to Jeff Hardy. Jeff talks about that the Undertaker was his mentor and teacher since day one. And if it were up to him, the Mount Rushmore of the WWE would be Taker's face 4 times. Well, you gotta put Hogan in there, and Macho Man, and Ric Flair, and so many others. And so many else. Andre the Giant. Macho Man, Hogan, Flair. So many other greats. Maybe Roddy Piper. Not on them. I don't think the main 4 would probably be Taker, Hogan, Macho Man, and probably Flair. Yeah, but you could put Flair on the WCW Mount Rushmore too, because there would be Flair, Sting, Nick Bockwinkel, Lou Thesz, stuff like that. But you gotta put Flair on both Mount Rushmores. That's that. So basically, he says he's delivering a message of respect for the Undertaker. He said he went to Dead Man University and will release all the painful knowledge it took him a lifetime to acquire. So he's going to let all of his aggression out on Baron Corbin later on. So that was a pretty nice promo from Jeff, giving thanks to the Undertaker. And that's that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. That's pretty much it. All right, then we go back to ringside. We see the Women's Tag Team Champions and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. Don't give me a hug. And Sasha Banks, the boss, come out. They go on commentary to cheer us up. It was match number 1. Fatal 4-way match. The winner faces Bayley at Extreme Rules, the Horror Show. That's a show. It's not even going to be that scary. It is not even going to be that extreme like it was back in the day. Not going to be that extreme. Boring as fuck pay-per-view. They're going to be taping it probably this weekend or probably next weekend. Because it's not going to be live. All the things are going to be taped. Even a Braun Strowman Bray Wyatt match, that's going to be cinematic taped like a movie, because it's going to be at the Wyatt compound somewhere in Florida. That's that. So anyway, we got Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, and classy Lacey Evans in this match, and that's that. It starts off with Lacey shoving Alexa, Nikki shoves Lacey, Dana then shoves Nikki. They all shoving each other. And then we get a roll from Alexa for a near fall. And then Nikki gets a kick Alexa and Nikki, and they attack. Nikki screams, "Who are you?" That's that. Alexa gets Lacey in the corner. Nikki and her trades splashes and slap the crap out of Lacey and Dana. Then they hug. Think they're the best friends. They think they're going to get the pullback from the camera. Like we get with the best friends and Okada. Okada's doing pretty well in that New Japan Cup. But so is Hiromu Takahashi, Ibushi, who else? Tanahashi. They're all into I think the round. It's going to be ending, I think, next week. I think the third round begins this week or next week. Because it's going to end, I think they say July 11th? July, somewhere middle of July. I think it's July 11th or July 13th, somewhere around there. If I can get my calendar up. I just had it up. Hold on. Come on. There we go. July, I think, somewhere, I think July 11th or July 15th, something like that. And the finals of the New Japan Cup are going to be with fans for the first time. They're going to be like about 25% capacity at the, I think in Osaka, or at so I forgot the name of it now. Not Osaka, the one that's they're usually in, not the Tokyo Dome. And I forgot the name. I think it's in Kyoto or something like that. Osaka, or not or somewhere else. Who I think was going to win it? Probably, I think it might be Ibushi, and the winner faces Naito for the Intercontinental and IWGP Heavyweight title. The finals. After that, when they get to the finals, and then the winner faces Naito. I think it might be Hiromu, but I'm thinking it's going to be Ibushi. That's that. That's who I think is going to win. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. All right, so we get back to the match, and they hug, and then Nikki tries for a surprise roll for a near fall, and Alexa's like, then they shake hands, and they lock up. Alexa goes for a pin, gets a near fall. Then she locks in, gets a side headlock. Nikki gets her off. Alexa hits the ropes. Lacey grabs the legs, drags Alexa out, sends her into the barricade. Ow. And then Lacey and Dana get in the ring to surround Nikki. Dana does her gymnastics flips, gets a pin for a near fall as Lacey broke it up. And then Dana and Lacey decide to team up, send Nikki into the corner. Alexa comes in and attacks, but Dana slaps Lacey, then springboard elbows into Alexa and Nikki. Lacey then hits Dana with a clothesline, then hits a Bronco Buster to both Alexa and Nikki, and she covers for a near fall as Dana broke it up. Then Lacey comes back with some right hands. Lacey backs Dana to the ropes, whips her into the ropes. Dana backflips into an elbow, and then Dana slams Lacey down, hits the corner, flies off with a senton splash for a near fall as Nikki broke it up. Dana hits a body slam to Nikki. Alexa Bliss slaps Nikki, then another one, then hits an STO. Then she goes up top, goes for Twisted Bliss, but Dana got the knees up. Nikki with a drop kick to Dana, sending her to the outside. Nikki smiles and smirks. And Lacey's on her knees, leg sweep to Alexa, and then hits her right hand to Nikki. Kicks Alexa, Nikki sends her into the corner. She misses a splash. We get a leg sweep, and she hits an elbow for the ropes on Nikki. Dana Brooke comes back in, swing goes into a woman's right from Lacey. Is the number one contender to 5 stars. I know that's going to be it. So Bayley on women's title. And they're going to set up Bayley and Sasha for SummerSlam. And that might be where it turns. I think we're going to eventually see the eventual return of Sasha Banks. And she's going to challenge Bayley for the belt. Or it might continue it past SummerSlam. But I think it's going to happen at SummerSlam. That's what I think. And that's right. All right. Ayer Alejandro Ponce Claza. I do not know if you already knew, but they just put in the last minute. The journalist Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful that Velveteen Dream is going to be fired on the accusations of pedophilia. Wow. I mean, it just hasn't been Velveteen Dream's day. You know, now this is breaking news. I just got this. I don't know if it's been out. This just came out just now, or it came out a little while ago. But this is breaking news. The Velveteen Dream is going to be fired from NXT and from the WWE. So, yeah. So NXT takes a little bit of a hit. They lose a big star in the Velveteen Dream. Not that he was going anywhere anyway. So Patrick Clark is out, and I don't think we'll see him ever again. So yeah, and the Velveteen Dream was in a car accident today, so it wasn't really his day. He gets into a car accident, then he finds out he's going to be fired from WWE because of the accusations of pedophilia, sending out those naked pictures to like 16-year-olds or something like that, or to underage men or something like that. Or women. I think it was women. But that's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, you know. All these people coming out of the woodwork with accusations of sexual abuse, you know, with Matt Riddle, David Starr, Joey Ryan, Michael Elgin, who else? Like I said, David Starr, El Ligero, who got released, Jack Gallagher got released from NXT, Travis Banks got released, Marty Scurll's being reported, with talking to a 16-year-old girl and having sex with her and stuff like that. And there's more people, you know, Terry Reynolds comes out and she says that Brock Lesnar flashed his penis at her. Fucking crazy. And then you have other girls coming out, like Ariel and Nix here in the Northeast. And some other people, you know, just fucking crazy. This whole week has been really crazy for wrestling. You had all these accusations coming out. You had release of Jack Gallagher, Travis Banks, El Ligero, now the Velveteen Dream, possibly, he's going to be fired. So they lost 4 stars from NXT and 205 Live, stuff from the Velveteen Dream. You know, they had the COVID cases. They had about 30 some odd cases of people testing positive. You know, Renee Young, Jamie Noble, Adam Pearce, and probably more staff members and people in the crowd. And then, you have other people getting involved, like Joey Ryan, Jimmy Havoc going to counseling because he's fucked up in the head. Marty getting accused. Marty Scurll, that is. Matt Riddle being accused. You know, Kurt Angle actually getting accused by Raka Khan. Remember her? They used to be married, and now she's accusing her that he raped her. So Kurt Angle's in hot water now. It's fucking crazy, you know. And then you have, I mean, what reported yesterday, Tessa Blanchard got fired from, well, and Michael Elgin got fired from Impact. Though the Michael Elgin thing might be a storyline, but who knows what's going to happen with that. I think that he, since he had allegations, I think from last year, he's gone, most likely gone. So Tessa Blanchard's gone. He's probably going to AEW. Michael Elgin, I don't know where he's going to go. I really don't think he's going to AEW or WWE or even Ring of Honor. Well, back to Ring of Honor. Not that Ring of Honor needs the guy. I don't think he should even go back to Ring of Honor. Didn't really have much of a career in Ring of Honor except being in the House of Truth with Roddy and then beating up Roddy and then winning the world title and then losing to Adam Cole, baby. That was it. That was his whole fucking thing. He was champ for maybe a couple months and then he lost to Adam Cole. Baby. That's that. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Just a really crazy week for wrestling. Just a shame. I'm sickened to be a fucking wrestling fan right now, hearing all these things about some of the wrestlers that some of them I saw, like David Starr and Joey Ryan. In the Indies, I seen them here in the Northeast. They came to the Northeast a couple of times. Mainly David Starr and Joey Ryan came for one FPW show. I've seen Matt Riddle in Tier 1 wrestling here in the Northeast and Evolve. He's getting accused. I personally think the person that's accusing him just wants the money and the 15 seconds of fame. I really think Matt Riddle didn't do anything wrong. He may be a cheater, but I don't think he did anything wrong. So he's probably going to be exonerated for that shit. But other than that, I think, that's it. It's just been a crazy week. Just a crazy week. And who knows what's going to happen this weekend and going into next week. Who the fuck knows? Just fucking crazy. We'll probably be hearing more stories from different women. Just crazy shit. So anyway, back to SmackDown. We have Nikki Cross become the #1 contender to Bayley's title at Extreme Rules. Not that I care. It's going to be a boring match, and I think Bayley will win. She'll keep the title again, getting close to 1 year as champion. But I think she probably that's SummerSlam, and that's that. All right, after that, we get to match number 2. We had the New Day of Kofi Kingston and Big E. They team up with the Lucha House Party, Gran Metalik and Dorado. They team up against Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura and Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho ho. So they had an 8-man tag match. Match was alright. Right. Starts off with Big E and the Miz. Big E gets the advantage. He drags Miz across the apron, beats him down. Then he hits a splash on the apron, right onto the chest of Miz. I don't know how he survived that. Tags in Lindsay Dorado, and Big E launches him to a splash on the Miz for a near fall. Miz then tags in Cesaro, and comes in and Lindsay him up. He flips, hits the ropes, flies, and hops up on the shoulders. Cesaro holds him, flips him off his shoulders, and then Lindsay comes back with an elbow, and then a boot to the face. Twists and turns and just flippity-doo around Cesaro into a pin for a near fall. Hits the ropes, head scissors, sends Cesaro flying. Tag into Gran Metalik, steps on the shoulders of Lindsay and falls with a splash for a near fall. So the faces were doing pretty well until Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, hits a boot to neck. Then whips into the corner, gets hit with a boot, then a bulldog. Gran Metalik tags into Kofi. Kofi goes for Trouble in Paradise. Shinsuke sidestep and tags in John Morrison, who eats a dropkick and a pin for a near fall. And Morrison comes back with a high kick, Kofi to the outside. Shinsuke then sends Kofi into the plexiglass at the referee's distracted. Tags in Cesaro. They work on Kofi for a little bit. Then we go to break. We come back. Miz and Morrison have Kofi in trouble. They kick. Miz kicks him in the face for a near fall. Then a little bit of a rest period. And then Kofi comes back, hits a tornado DDT off the second rope. Shinsuke Nakamura comes in, stops Kofi from getting the tag. He baseball slides Big E and hits the ring steps. Front suplex from Shinsuke. And then Shinsuke runs, gets stomped by Kofi. Kofi reaches for a tag. Gets the tag to Gran Metalik. John Morrison comes in. Gran Metalik hits a springboard crossbody. Then he some kicks and a springboard flip over a kick. Misses a right hand, but hits an elbow. And then a springboard into a head scissors takedown. Drop kicks the Miz, then one to Cesaro. Morrison kicks him in the gut. And he whips him to the ropes. Metalik rolls up and over into a sunset bomb on John Morrison for a near fall. Tags into Lince Dorado, hits a moonsault from the second rope. Goes for a shooting star press and hits it for a near fall. As Miz comes in and break the pin. Kofi and Big E then fight Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro out of the ring to the back. And while this is going on, Miz wants a tag, so does Gran Metalik. Miz comes in to attack Lince, but Gran Metalik got the hot tag. He whips Miz, and Lince bounces up with a Stone Cold Stunner. Goes to the top rope. Lince flies and hits a head scissors on Morrison off the apron, and Morrison just landed hard. He's gone. And then an elbow to the Miz from Gran Metalik. Then he pins him with some type of move. 1, 2, 3. So Lince Dorado, Gran Metalik, and the New Day get the win. Match was all right, not bad. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. But I don't know what's going to happen with the tag team titles. I think it's going to be the New Day taking on Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro, maybe at Extreme Rules. Maybe a title change. I don't know, because the New Day have been together for over 2,100 days, almost 2,200 days. That's crazy. That's a lot. That's like what, 7 years, 8 years, I would say. Maybe more than 7, 8 maybe. Think about 365 into 2,100. Like about 6 or 7 years. They're eventually going to break him up when Xavier Woods comes back. Whenever he does come back, if he does come back, they're eventually going to. I think they're going to break him up, and finally we'll see the end of the New Day. Or they might just keep the New Day as a face team. We have just Kofi and Big E, and then have Xavier Woods just leave the group and be a heel. Or you have Big E turn. Because I really don't want to see Kofi turn. Kofi as a bad guy just doesn't fit. That's all I got to say about that. That's that. All right, Freddie Bean says, I'm boring. Well, you're boring. And you're blocked, so go suck my fat Italian dick. All right? Goodbye. Tell your mom I said hello. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, so yeah, the New Day and New Day and Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik, the Lucha House Party get the win. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars, and pretty much that's it. All right, then we see Braun Strowman, the Universal Champion, walking backstage, and we see, him walking to the ring. And we see the images of Bray Wyatt come in and out. He was playing with the truck, something like that. Like Shawn Michaels, what does this button do? I don't know. So how's that? All right, then we see what happened last week with Braun Strowman and the return of the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. We see what happened last week. And then Braun comes to the ring, tells us about when he first met and the first time he felt fear. He says, like, legit fear, like the hair on the back of your neck type fear. The fear that makes a grown man, get the thing in his stomach. That really... He tells a story about one night they're sitting on the edge of that disgusting swamp near the Wyatt compound. Bray's lantern glistening in the dark. And then a water moccasin slithered out of the water towards the lantern. Braun wanted to stomp it out. Bray said, "Nope, that's my friend." Braun's like, "Huh? What?" He was confused. Bray walked towards the snake, knelt down, got face to face with it. The snake bit Bray over and over and over again. Bray just laughed. And Braun that he was in the presence of evil. Bray didn't flinch or bleed. All he did was laugh. And at that moment, Braun knew Bray was the devil himself. And he says he started doing the devil's work and he loved every second of it. And some parts of him still do. He has done everything in his power to lock that side of him away. But it still calls out to him. He can't go on living like this. So he challenges Bray. Says, "Let's go back to the swamp and finish this." So he says there are only two ways for this to turn out. Either Braun will come out the most evil son of a bitch that this earth has ever seen, or he comes out knowing he spit in the devil's face and broke his ribs and dragged him into the swamp and let the gators finish him off. Yeah. And then we hear Bray laughing in the background and then Braun laughing like, "Oh, ho, 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 ho." That's that. Yeah. That was basically it. Ugh, excuse me. So yeah, so now it's official at Extreme Movie Horror Show. It's going to be a swamp match between Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman for the Universal title. And I said in a swamp match. Basically, it's going to be at the Wyatt compound or somewhere, some swamp that they're going to probably find in Florida with probably live alligators. And snakes will be around and just different fucking things will be out, and maybe one of them gets bit. It's gonna be a crazy freaking match. It's gonna be all cinematic, like the Boneyard match, obviously. And I think Bray Wyatt's gonna win the belt and hold it for a little while until somebody beats him for the title. I think Bray's gonna win. It'll make no sense for Bray to come back as original Bray Wyatt and have him lose. It'll make no sense. Then why did you bring him back? And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So yeah, we're gonna get a swamp match. Maybe the swamp thing is gonna come out from the swamp, beat the crap out of both Bray and Braun, and we get a big clusterfuck ending. I'm just joking. We're not gonna get Swamp Thing coming out of the water. That'd be funny, but it is what it is, and that's that. And let's move on. All right, then we get to the main event: King Corbin taking on Cardi. Match is all right. Was anything right home about? Starts off with Corbin showing his shoulder tackle on Jeff, then a right to the face. Jeff tries to fight back, but Corbin's too far away from him. Knocks Jeff down. Hard, gets a 1 count. Corbin attacks the back of Jeff as he hangs him over the rope. Just starts beating Jeff down. But Jeff comes back, knocks him down off the apron. Hits a baseball slide, but Corbin's there to punch him right in the face. Then he hits a knee. Jeff whips Corbin over the announce table. Said he did not hit Michael Cole. Damn. Then he dives with an axe handle to Corbin. Jeff grabs Corbin, sends him back into the ring. Jeff attacks him from behind. Starts stomping away at him. Sends him into the corner. Jeff whips him, reversed, elbow to the Corbin. Jeff to the top rope, his whisper in the wind. But Corbin moved Jeff to the canvas. Ow. And then Corbin sends Jeff into the ring post shoulder first. Then he mocks The Undertaker. Fucking idiot. And as we go to the break, we come back. As the main roster comes out, the faces on the main roster like Drew Gulak, The New Day, Braun Strowman, Sasha Bailey, Alexa and Nikki Cross. I think Lacey Evans was out there, Lindsay Dorado and Grandma Talik. They were there. Most of the facts are like, what the hell is going on? But Corbin's still in control, and he gets a near fall off a right hand. Jeff hits the rope, strikes him with a right hand. Starts going to work. And I'm going to kick out of the corner. Corbin with a knee. Whip to the ropes. Jeff sidesteps. Corbin slides in, then out. Hits a right hand to the face. They go to the outside. Coleman rubs Jeff's face into the plexiglass. That was crazy. Coleman sends Jeff back into the ring. Goes for a near fall. Jeff comes back with a jawbreaker and then another one. Then some rights and lefts. Coleman whips him. Jeff hits a right hand. Coleman back up, hits an invert, and Jeff hits an inverted atomic drop. Then that little leg drop he hit, just playing the hits as always. Drop kicks him, hits a splash for a near fall. Goes for a twist of fate, but Coleman dodged it, attacks Jeff in the corner. This is a back suplex, but Jeff lands on his feet. Hits ropes. Coleman comes in, hits deep six for a very near fall. Looks like Coleman was about to cave his face in, but Jeff moved. Coleman hits the steps, and it's the new saying, "Hey, look at you, fucking idiots!" And as the main, the face is like, "Come on, Jeff, come on!" Jeff sends Coleman into the ring, goes to the top rope, hits the Swanton Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy gets the win. I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. Not that bad of a match. And that was basically it for that. And that ends SmackDown. And before that ends SmackDown, like I said, 2.25 out of 5 stars for the match. After Coleman attacks Jeff, Kofi tries to come in and save him, but Coleman kicks him right in the face. Big E comes in, hits the big ending to Corbin, and then Jeff gets up, and then he goes to Braun, comes like, you want this? Braun comes in, takes off his title, waits for Coleman to get up, picks him up, power slam, and then Big E does the fucking split. Ugh. Didn't need to see that. Just fucking craziness. And then Jeff tells Matt Riddle to get in the ring. Riddle comes in, jumps and kicks his flip-flops out. Then he goes to the top rope, hits the floating bro, the floating bro, that twisting thing he hits off the top rope, and that's basically it for that. So that's it. That's SmackDown. So I give the Aftermath 2.25 out of 5 stars. But overall, like I said, the show didn't really need the matches. I think it should have been just a complete tribute to the Undertaker show. But still, I gave it 6 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much it. That's that. We got my good buddy Thomas Herrera in the chat. What happened to the Undertaker? Didn't see SmackDown. Nothing really happened to Taker. They showed some highlights. Basically, they showed a video package of the Undertaker and various people talking about him, like Roman Reigns, who I'm surprised they even showed. John Cena, Batista, Christian, Edge, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Basically, that's it. They're talking about the Undertaker being the Undertaker, just giving a tribute to the Undertaker. Then we see a little bit of his first match at the 1990 Survivor Series when he debuted. They see some various matches here and there when he won the title at WrestleMania 13, and then winning the belt again, I think at WrestleMania 26, and his various entrances and stuff he's done on Raw and SmackDown, coming out of the coffin, stuff like that. And then we see the Boneyard match, and that was it. Where we see the Boneyard match, this final match ever. We don't know. You never know. People don't really retire in wrestling. They don't retire. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, that's that. Triple H hasn't retired yet, though he's done being an in-ring performer. They'll never know when Triple H will come back to the ring for one more match. But who knows with that. Shawn Michaels came back with that horrible match at Crown Jewel with the DX against the Brothers of Destruction. That was a horrible match. Ugh. And basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. That was it. The video packages and the Boneyard match. Just that's it with Taker. That's it. So you didn't really miss much. They had a couple matches. You had Nikki Cross being the women, getting the number one contender to Bayley's SmackDown title. So that's going to happen at Extreme Rules, the horror show. Stupid tagline. Braun Strowman challenged Bray Wyatt to a Universal title match in a swamp. They're gonna have a swamp match, or it's gonna be at the Wyatt compound. It's gonna probably be a mix between the Firefly Funhouse and the Wyatt compound. And I think Bray Wyatt's going to win the belt. I hope he does. I really hope he does. I'm getting sick of Braun Strowman with the belt. That's that. And then we had the New Day and the Lucha House Party beating Miz and Morrison and Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. And then Jeff Hardy beating King Corbin. And that's it. And then we found out next week, Sheamus is going to have the toast to Jeff Hardy. That was supposed to be this week, but they changed everything around because of the Undertaker's retirement. And that's that. And also, that was it. And the big news right now is the Velveteen Dream is about to be fired from the WWE for the accusations of pedophilia. So Velveteen Dream is gone. Is about to just about gone, or is gone. You know, Jamie Noble got tested positive for the virus, among others. And if you don't know by now, Tessa Blanchard got fired from Impact Wrestling, got stripped of the Impact World title. So they're going to have a Fatal 5. They're still going to have the Impact World title at Slammiversary, but it's going to be like Trey Miguel, I forget who, Eddie Edwards, I forget the other guy, the other two guys, and a mystery opponent who's most likely going to be EC3 for the Impact World title. And I think EC3 or whoever is the mystery opponent is going to be the champion. Though they might say it might be Michael Elgin. You know, he got fired from Impact Wrestling along with Joey Ryan. Who knows? No, Ring of Honor is still investigating Marty, and I think Jay Lethal as well. So who knows what's going to happen with them? They might kick Jay Lethal out, which I think is a shame, and get rid of Marty, who is the booker. So Delirious will have to come back and be the booker. It's just a shame for Ring of Honor. It's bad. That's that. That's pretty much it. Well, from now, WWE ratings without Taker are going down more than they are. Even when Taker was there, in some of the PG era, the ratings were bad. All it was Cena and Roman. That was it. The ratings just down the shitter. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So the ratings will probably still go down. I think the only thing that WWE is gonna have for them is NXT. Because NXT walloped AEW in the ratings this week, and got that. Then we found out that Monday Night Raw, we have a double contract signing, which should be fun. You know, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler are going to sign the contract for their WWE title match at Extreme Rules. And then Sasha and Asuka are going to sign the contract for their match for the Raw Women's title at Extreme Rules. Should be a fun Monday Night Raw. I'm probably going to review it on Tuesday because I got a late night on Monday night. Probably won't get home until like midnight. And if I even do the review, it'll probably be up like 1:15, 1:30. So I might be really tired doing the review. So I don't know if I'll get the review up on late Monday night or if I just get it up Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening. But probably Tuesday, either late Monday night or Tuesday evening. So I get that. And then I got to work Wednesday night, so I'm going to miss AEW. But I'll catch it when I get home because I get home probably around 12 again on Wednesday night. So the AEW and NXT reviews will come on Thursday back to back. I might just combine them. I don't know. I really don't know if I'm going to do that. I might just do back to back, or I might just save the NXT review for Friday. Just do the AEW review on Thursday. Save the NXT review and the Smackdown review for Friday, and then July 4th weekend is next weekend. I got a short day of work, so I could do it for Saturday, but I got stuff to do that day anyway. That's for July 4th weekend. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to start getting ready for my vacation. Yes, I'm still going to Florida. I know it's a risk, but it is what it is. But yeah. Gonna get the thing up my nose when I come back. That's pretty much all I can say about that. So I don't want to get it, but I have to get it. It's Vince McMahon. Yep, it's Vince's fault. Most of the ratings are Vince's fault. That's that. All the contract championship live end in a calamity. Yeah, most of them end with a brawl or somebody going through a table, or somebody getting their finishing move on the table or in the ring, or I don't know what, It's just a clusterfuck. Like we saw Drew and Seth Rollins. At the last pay per view, there was not it was Money in the Bank or not. Yeah, it was Money in the Bank. That was that. So yeah, it's gonna be chaos on Monday night. With a lot of probably just chaos, and that's all I gotta say about that. That's that. I'm surprised WWE YouTube channel uploaded a CM Punk match with Cena. Which one? There's only, I think, 2 matches. The one at Money in the Bank with Punk won, then he left, then he came back a couple months later. Then he fought Cena at SummerSlam for both belts, and I think Cena won both belts. Because fuck Cena. Is it a teaser? Probably not. Well, I don't know why it would be a teaser. Punk's not coming back. Cena probably won't come back. I really don't want to see another Cena Punk match. But it's not a teaser. I think they just uploaded it just for uploading purposes, I think. I don't know. Well, I don't know. The WWE YouTube channel is kind of weird anyway. I think they just upload, it's like the Facebook page. They'll put up various matches from the past on the Facebook watch page. And that's that. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So it's not a teaser. I think they just put it up just for putting it up, just to have people watch the match. It's not a teaser or anything like that. So sucks that Taker had to leave this way. Yeah. When I heard Taker was retired, I cried. I mean, I freaking loved the Undertaker. More than I love Hulk Hogan. Well, I loved Hulk Hogan, and loved Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, dick. And that's that. Taker's my favorite guy of all time. With Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Adam Cole, baby. And DDP, one of all my favorite wrestlers of all time. That's my top 5 right now. So if anybody asks me who's my favorite wrestlers of all time, there's your top 5. Taker be number 1 automatically. Hogan number 2. Macho number 3. Flair number 4, and Adam Cole number 5. I don't want to put Adam Cole number 5. I had him higher up, but you can't compete with Hogan, Macho, and Taker. Can't do that. Can't do that. And that's that. But yeah, there's a sad way for Taker to go out. I mean, he went out with a bang. Well, not with a bang, but he went out the way he wanted to go out in a boneyard match, or buried alive match, whatever you want to call it. He won the match, went out on his bike. Though it would have been better if he went out in the hearse. It would have been better. Like they show AJ with his hand sticking out of the dirt, and then Taker takes off his jacket, and then he puts on the original Undertaker jacket, or maybe the Ministry jacket. Puts on his hat, tips his hat, then does this, gets in the car just drives out of the cemetery. That's what it would have been a little bit better than that. Than Undertaker's driving off on his bike as Biker Taker. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks. You're not gonna see the Undertaker anymore unless you have the DVDs and you watch the documentary. Or if you watch the WWE YouTube page, you find some Taker matches. But really, you should watch the DVDs that he's put out. over the years. Buy his merchandise if you want. I think they'll still have Taker merchandise. If you want to get Taker merchandise, I already have one Taker shirt. I would get another one, but I need the money. Got to pay bills and everything. So, but if Taker would have didn't retire and he had just he wanted one more match, it should have been against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 37 in a second Boneyard match. That's how I think Taker should have went out, and Taker would lose to Bray Wyatt. There might have been a title on the line. Taker loses, he gets buried alive, and then the last thing we see from Taker is either his hologram, not the hologram, is symbol, or his hand coming out of the dirt, like he did when he fought Mankind back in the day. And Vince McMahon did the same thing. So I really don't think he should have lost to Vince McMahon in that buried alive match, but it is what it is. And that's that. But Taker should have went out the way he should have went out losing to Bray Wyatt. But he went out as a winner, beat AJ, and it's probably the last time we'll see Taker. Might be around. I mean, see if he's still around the WWE, but he'll probably maybe do appearances here and there, maybe on old school Raws or something like that, or maybe like in interviews or something like that for like stars, maybe like Jeff Hardy or something like that. When Jeff retires, well, he leaves the WWE, probably goes to AEW. That's the NWO Hulk Hogan brother. Yes, the NWO for life. That's that. WWE was stupid to end the streak. Yeah, should have been Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. If anybody should have broke the streak, it should have been Bray Wyatt at the next WrestleMania 31. That's when Taker's streak should have ended, right there and then. Taker should have been 22-0. He loses at WrestleMania 31. Comes back at WrestleMania 32, beats Shane, and then at WrestleMania 33 he loses to Roman, beat 23-2. Then he beats Cena for 24-2, and then he that was it. And then he beats AJ for his final win, 25-2. We're still 25-2, but I mean, the person that should have broke the streak was Bray Wyatt. That's what I think. Bray Wyatt should have won the streak. If not, maybe CM Punk or Randy Orton. Maybe it should have been Randy Orton, but Randy Orton or Bray Wyatt should have ended the streak. That's that. But they went with Brock Lesnar. Taker wanted it to be Brock. I don't know why. It should have been Bray Wyatt or Randy Orton. That's that. Because Randy Orton was the Legend Hero back when he fought the Taker. And almost beat the Undertaker. It would have been Randy Orton's biggest win in his career, ending the Undertaker streak and ending the legend of the Undertaker. But didn't happen. That's all I can say about that. All right, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Thomas for coming in the chat, and Javier Alejandro Plaza. What is his damn name? I'm going to mess it up. Javier Alejandro Ponce Claza, my good friend from Mexico. Thank you for joining the chat. And to Freddie Beans, you can go right here. Lick my anus. If you've seen your anus, that's that. So fuck you. Get out of my chat. So all the trolls and all the haters, if you don't like it, well, keep it moving. Get the fuck off my channel. If you don't like it, I don't care. You're not gonna stop me. That's that. And you're not gonna stop me from what I love to do, and that's talk about professional wrestling, talk about music, talk about sports, anything else in this fucking world. You're not gonna stop me from doing what I love. And that's all I gotta say about that. Because this is not a job for me. It's as a hobby. I like to do videos. I like to interact with people, like Thomas, like Javier, like all my other friends on YouTube. I like to meet new people. And if new people come in the chat, that's great. As long as they don't act like a complete dick, that's fine. That's fine by me. If you're gonna act like a dick, you're out. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. That's all I gotta say about that. So that's it. You're not gonna stop me from doing what I love. And that's it. Besides, I do this as a hobby because I got a life. I got work. I make the money you wish you had. That's it. I got a life. I got a wifey, and that's it. So you just play with your hand. That's it. You don't got a life. You just come on here and act like a complete fool. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, so that's it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Once again, 6 out of 10 stars for Smackdown. Had the Taker tribute was nice. The matches I didn't really get two shits about. Shouldn't happen. It should have just been a whole Taker episode. But that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. But still, it was what Smackdown was what it was, and that's that. And we'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw with the double contract signing and whatever else happens on Monday Night Raw as we continue on to Extreme Rules on July the 19th. So we got that. Got the matches already happening. Dolph Ziggler and Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. Asuka versus Sasha for the Raw Women's title. Bayley versus Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Women's title. Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt in a swamp match for the Universal title. So that's 4 matches so far, unless I missed one. So far announced for Extreme Rules, the horror show, which is not going to be a horror show. It's going to be crap. Should call it the crap show. And then after Extreme Rules, we roll on to SummerSlam. The big one, the big summer extravaganza. Where it's going to be, who knows? It's going to be in Boston, or is it going to be the Performance Center? I think it's going to be at the Performance Center. It's not going to be in Boston. That's what I think. And then we'll probably, and then another NXT takeover will probably be around the same time in the Performance Center, probably the day before, or they do it after SummerSlam. That's probably all I got to say about that. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button down below, smash it to death. Tell your friends about the video. Share the video with your friends. Hit that share button, wherever the button that allows you to share my videos. Continue to subscribe to this channel and all my other channels. Links are all down below. Friend me on Facebook. Just type in Peter Gilmore. You'll find me on Facebook. And friend me. Maybe I'll friend you back. I don't know. And follow me on Twitter. Twitter link down below in the description box. So you can follow me on Twitter. And that's it. I don't really go on Twitter that much and tweet a lot, but you can follow me if you want to. Sometimes I'll put the link out to the video, but other than that, that's it. And that's that. So thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.